I'm your huckleberry.
What's up, guys? Welcome back. We're here today to take a look at the 3X Magnifier from the CVLIFE WildHwak series. Let's go ahead and break down the box and see what comes inside. Go ahead and show you all four sides of the box and the bottom. Open it up. First thing we do see, a user guide. Shows you where to install in relation to the Red Dot, what comes in the package, the different nomenclature and what everything does, your specifications, some information on changing from 1/3 co-witness to absolute co-witness depending on what red dot you're mounting, and how to center the dot if it's not centered when you mount it. You also get a cleaning cloth. Underneath the little foam pad, we get the magnifier itself. And I gotta say, taking it out of the box, and I want to be honest with you guys, I've had this thing for a few months. I've been using it. I really like it. I actually took it off just so I could do this unboxing for you. But your magnifying mount is flipped aside. It is reversible. So if you take these two screws out, you can spin the magnifier around depending on which side you want it to flip to. I am a left-handed shooter, so I flip it with my offhand like that. If you were right-handed, you probably want it to flip to the other direction. You can certainly reverse that. On the bottom of the mount here, you will see that it's very robust, and it does have Picatinny locking lugs, which is great for something like this because you do not want it shifting back and forth on your optics. Now, this is also shockproof, waterproof, and it does have a limited lifetime warranty. And honestly, it's a really good-looking unit. It does have an adjustable diopter, so you can set it depending on your particular eyesight. And while it does have windage and elevation adjustment, it is not for adjusting the dot on your optic. That would be a separate unit. What this is for is adjusting the magnifier itself. If you mount this up and your dot is not centered in the ring, you would use these to adjust the prism on the inside and get that dot to center up. But overall, really impressive construction. Let's see what else comes in the box. You do get your Torx bit Allen key as well as a regular Allen key for making adjustments and changing out parts on the riser. And then you get a set of longer screws as well as a little riser. Now what this does, when you flip this open, you'll see that shape there. Hopefully that's picking up. If you wanted to make this a lower 1/3 compatible riser, you would take this off and remove these screws, put the spacer in, and then install the longer screws, and that would raise the height up to a lower 1/3 compatible. Currently, this is compatible with absolute co-witness, which is how I run most of my flat top AR uppers and optics, so that's good for me. The thing I'm currently running this on is a flat top 10.5, and it has been working great for me, guys. I do have astigmatism, so one thing that I found using really cheap magnifiers in the past is that it really increases the dot blur for me. I have not found that to be the case with this one. This is a really good option. I've been enjoying it. The glass is crystal clear. You get pretty good light transmission. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's not a night vision optic, so don't expect magic from it. But it works really well. I think it's worth the price. You can find these on Amazon right now. There's a 15% off clickable coupon code. I think a 10% clickable coupon code that I was able to get like almost $30 off when I put it in my cart today, just checking prices. And I think that's a pretty good price, guys. I give it a stamp of approval. I've been using it now for a few months, banging it around. It's been mounted on a rifle. It's actually going back on that rifle as soon as I finish this, and I'm going to keep using it. So if you've been wanting to try out a magnifier, but you don't want to jump in, spend $300 or $400, $500 to get one, give this one a shot, man. It's actually pretty impressive. It does have about a 2 3/4 to 3 inch eye relief, which is pretty common for prism style optics or fixed power optics. If you've shot anything like up to an aim point, or not aim point, I'm sorry, like a Trijicon ACOG, even those being $1,200 optics still have a pretty short eye relief. So just keep that in mind when you're mounting this. Make sure you mount it in a spot that's comfortable and repeatable for you, and I think you'll have good results. If you have any questions, feel free to hit me up on YouTube, Facebook, or Instagram, and follow me on all those platforms. And guys, if you have any questions, hit me up there. Until next time, y'all be safe. Later.